once again not on the poster. Damn it. It's always green. It's because he's green. It just looks nice.
Is it because Stephen Amell, like...
That's what it is.
Is that
what it is. That's what it is. It's funny. I don't blame Stephen nearly as much as I blame Robbie, who I know.
Oh.
So I blame Robbie Amell. It has nothing to do with it, but I still just blame him for everything.
And you could just send word through right to
exactly.
him. Yeah, I'd be like, Come,
did
you see this poster?
I blame Robbie. It's the easiest way to do it.
I am here with Will Friedle, returning as Nightwing in Batman Unlimited. Second time visiting this role.
Yeah. No. Third.
Oh, you're right.
Third in Limited,
That's
and then fourth as Nightwing total.
Well, I have failed everybody.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks. I'm out.
So
it's our third one.
In this one, we're seeing some big robots.
It is. Well, it's the joy of these is somebody opened the head of a 7 or 8 year old kid and made a Batman movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. In the last one, Batman's riding a giant dinosaur.
Yep.
And in this one, he's a giant robot. I mean, it's what you want when you're a little kid and you're playing with your Batman toys. That's why it's rated G, because it's
when did
a
Batman
kid's fantasy.
become Doctor Who?
But that's when you make it for a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
That's the joy. So it's rated G. It's for everybody, which is what we love.
Yep.
And we were talking about the kind of awesomeness of Batman, where you're at a place where they have this one, which is rated G, and it's premiering the same weekend as The Killing Joke, which is rated R. And that's how Batman should be. There should always be a Batman for everybody. So Bruce Timm told me, and he's absolutely right.
And DC in general is just killing it on these animated properties. I mean, we talked to the DC Superhero Girls people too. They're hitting every age for everybody.
Every genre, every age, every gender, and that's the genius of DC is that there's a superhero for everybody out there. It doesn't matter age, race, gender. It does not matter. You will find a superhero in DC, and that's what's so awesome about it.
Are there people in your life that you're particularly excited that you can show things that you've worked on too, like this type of stuff?
Like nephews and say, I do. I have nephews that it's always fun, and I'm getting married in September.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much. And so I'm inheriting two new very, very little nephews.
Okay.
And they are just huge. I'm Unky Will. And they
Unky, that's
love
adorable.
it. They love the Batman stuff. So every time we just had, I was just Nightwing in the Batman Justice League Lego movie.
Yes.
So I got to send them, the box sets.
Oh, that's great.
Where I'm also the Lego action figure that comes with the box set. So Lego action figure.
Do they have an Unky Will shelf?
Not yet, but they better start building it. So it's really cool to be able to kind of experience, because being the actor or one of the actors on the show is incredibly awesome. But after a while, you're in the booth and you're recording and you're doing what you have to do. You never get jaded because you're always playing a superhero and it's a ton of fun. But at the same time, you're doing it a lot. It gets to be somewhat repetitious. So to then see it again through the eyes of a little kid, you are instantly sucked back into the world.
Yeah.
And you look at it and you go, "Are you kidding? This is the most amazing job ever." And you walk back into work with a little spring in your step again, because you're like, there's a 4 or 5 year old kid who looks at you as Batman, and it's like, this is the best thing ever.
That's amazing.
So absolutely love it.
Do you ever have to do some discipline in the voices? Or?
Go to your room. No, I don't. One of the coolest things that happened, though, was when we were doing Batman Beyond. I think Return of the Joker was just coming out. Something was happening.
Okay.
And my nephew, my oldest nephew now, who's about to go to college. Oh, I can't even believe I just said that. Was probably 5 or 6 at the time.
Okay.
And they're from Brooklyn, or we're from Brooklyn. And they came to stay with me in Los Angeles, and he pulled me aside. He said, Uncle Will, come here. He said, I'm 6 years old now. I said, I know, buddy. He said, I think I'm old enough to see the Batcave. And it was the coolest thing, because he was so genuine and so earnest about it. It's like, oh my. And so I tried to had no shock on my face. I was like, well, maybe next year when you come back. And every year you're hoping, like, okay, this is the year he's going to forget to ask to see the Batcave. But it was so, like, he pulled me aside, and I think it's time. It's time for me to see. It was the coolest thing in the world. It was hard to tell him that this, I was not out of shape Batman, thankfully. But yeesh, it was just the coolest. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, we certainly look forward to Batman Unlimited.
You're going to love it.
Like, just so much fun.
It is. It's a giant Batman robot. I mean, come on. It's every little kid's dream.
Absolutely.
So I can't wait.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Appreciate
Always
it.
a pleasure to see you.
Thanks, man.
We're gonna do some crazy stuff right now. That's yeah.
You don't even need me here, do you?
No, it's all right. Just go away. So I'm playing Killer Croc in this thing, right?